let's start with the first stage. So that is analyzing the demand. So how can you analyze the demand? Now, why you need to analyze the demand? First of all, it is if you have shortlisted a product or services. So maybe if you in this webinar, I have taken an example of jewelry. So maybe if I want to sell artificial jewelry online. So once I've decided that I want to sell artificial jewelry online, it is very important for me to analyze whether there is a demand online to sell artificial jewelry. Now, if I want to analyze that whether there's a demand to sell artificial jewelry online, how do I analyze this? And what are the focus areas which I need to analyze? So the first is, are there buyers for these products or services? If there are buyers for these products and services, then how much is the demand? So if I say that, of course, if you talk about artificial jewelry, it has a demand. So if it has a demand, then how much is the demand for this artificial jewelry of buying online? And second is, if there is a demand, then in which country and in which city there is a demand? So today, maybe if I want to focus India in the first phase. So in India also, if I want to sell online artificial jewelry online, so I also want to analyze that in India, in which city there is a demand for artificial jewelry. In which city, my target group is there who is searching for artificial jewelry to buy online. And if I want to target global, I need to understand that globally, which are the countries where there is a demand for this artificial jewelry. So these are the two major areas wherein I'll try to analyze the demand for my products or services. So that's the first step. Now to analyze this demand, if I want to analyze that in which country or which city or how much is the demand for my products and services, the first thing I need to identify are the keywords. So now what are these keywords and why you need to understand the keywords for your product? So today, anything that you want to buy online, where do you go? Of course, you will go either on Google, or if you want to buy a product, you go on Amazon. So today, if we all are going to Google and Amazon and we are typing something. So when we type this, so this, whatever you type in the search window, so this is being captured with Google. So Google captures this data. And this data is known as keywords. For Google, this data is a keyword. Google stores this data at the backend. And this data, even you can use this data that Google has to analyze the demand for your products and services. So this search results are being recorded by Google. It's being recorded by Amazon. It's been recorded by all the marketplaces. You can use this data to analyze it. So now I will be explaining a few tools which you can use to analyze the demand. And let me tell you, most of these tools are free. There are paid tools also, but then I'll be explaining you most of the free tools. So the first tool that you can use is Google Trends. So now this is the website of Google Trends. So once you go on Google Trends, so on Google Trends, you will find a search window. So you'll find the search bar and it will say that search a term for your topic. Now I put in a term called artificial jewelry. So after I do a search on artificial jewelry, and here I've selected worldwide. So I want to analyze that worldwide, what is the demand for this keyword, artificial jewelry. And when I see the search results, I get this result. So I can see so the demand for this trend is mostly in Pakistan and India. So they are the topmost country across the globe where you'll find the demand for this keyword. So that means you'll find the demand for these products. The third country is UAE and so on. So now if I want to focus globally, now I know that India itself is a very good market. So here I will decide that let me first focus on India for at least for next 1 or 2 years. And then maybe I can move on to the second market because India itself has a great potential for this product that is artificial jewelry. Now I have taken another keyword. So I've taken the same keyword here again, but then here I'm selecting India. So here I had selected worldwide, artificial jewelry worldwide. But here now I selected India. Now I want to analyze in India how the trend is, where the demand is for this keyword. Now when you run this search result, and this is where you get the demand. Now you know that Delhi has the highest demand for artificial jewelry. Second is Uttarakhand, Haryana, Chandigarh, and Chhattisgarh, and so on. So these are the areas. So if I want to start, if I want to sell artificial jewelry online, I will focus on these cities, because there is a demand in these cities. So when I'm trying to run my ads, when I'm trying to run my online ads, I will focus on these cities. So that Delhi and these states, I would say precisely. Now I've taken another keyword. Another keyword is artificial jewelry online. So here I've added one more word, that is online. Now again I've selected India and I want to analyze the trend for this keyword again. Now if I'm putting this keyword wherein I want to, when I'm analyzing, I've just added one word, that is online, and you see a drastic change in the result. So now artificial jewelry online, the highest search is in Karnataka, whereas only for artificial jewelry, the highest search is in Delhi. So highest search is in Karnataka. So that means in Karnataka, so maybe Bangalore is an assumption wherein there might be a demand for buying artificial jewelry online. Then again, Delhi comes second, then Chandigarh, Haryana, Punjab. So in both these keywords, I can see a common trend wherein Delhi tops the demand. Then there is Haryana again, that's coming, Haryana, Chandigarh. And for online, I can see Karnataka. So now I know that which are the states where I have to focus when I'm trying to sell this online. Now, on contrary, if I would have focused maybe on states like on other states where the demand is not there, so maybe let's go here. So maybe if I had focused on Gujarat, so maybe the investment that I would have put into that particular marketing campaign, I would have not got the ROI. It's not that the demand is not there. Demand is there. It is showing there's a demand. But then there is a good demand in Karnataka and Delhi. So why not first focus on these areas, these regions, and then focus on the other regions? So this is how you can use Google Trends to analyze the demand for your products and services. So now I would be explaining you the second tool, and that is Google Ads. So Google also has a tool wherein you can analyze the demand for keywords. So you can type Google Ads and then you can log in with your Gmail account into the Google Ads. So now over here, there's a tool called Keyword Planner. So now I'll be going into that tool. Now Google Ads is, I would say, the most reliable platform to do a keyword analysis because the data is with Google. And now you're directly analyzing the data of Google through Google Ads. So now let me type over here artificial jewelry. And then there is a search button to it. Okay. So now I've selected the location as India. Now again in India, maybe I can select, I can select a specific city. So if I want to analyze the demand in Delhi, so I can even analyze the demand for Delhi. So now since I know there is a good demand in Delhi. So now if I want to focus Delhi area for artificial jewelry. So now if you see in Delhi for artificial jewelry, on an average, monthly searches are 100 to 1000. So approximately 1000 people on a monthly basis are searching for artificial jewelry. And these are the other keywords. So these are the keyword ideas. So again, Google is giving you keyword ideas wherein you need to also focus on these keywords, not only artificial jewelry. So the other keywords are imitation jewelry. So imitation jewelry has a good demand. So people are searching this online. So these are the Google ideas. So you need to understand that what your target market is searching on Google. Artificial bridal jewelry sets with price. So again, with this, you're also getting a analysis on the product demand. So with these keywords, you may also decode the demand for which product there is a demand. So there is a demand for artificial bridal jewelry. So this is very specific to a product. Then artificial imitation jewelry, again, this generic. So then Kundan jewelry online, artificial Kundan jewelry online. So again, this is very specific to a product. Necklace, artificial necklace. So in this analysis itself, now I've got the demand for 3 products. So that is necklace, that is bridal jewelry, and that is Kundan jewelry. Now I know that if I want to focus Delhi, so these are the 3 products which I can take to Delhi and I can focus and I can try to sell in Delhi market. So now in front of you, I've logged in and I've given you an analysis on how can you analyze the demand for any products or services. Moving next, as I said, now today there is a maximum search. So there were two places that I mentioned. One was Google and second was Amazon. If you talk about any marketplace, so today Amazon is the biggest marketplace in India and worldwide. So today let's talk about the biggies only. So if you want to analyze the demand, of course you need to focus on these two biggies. If you focus on these two biggies, that's Google and Amazon, it's enough. You will be able to analyze the demand for your products and services. Now, till now, I had explained the tools that how can you analyze the demand on Google. Now, let us understand a few tools to analyze the demand on Amazon. So that means when people are going on Amazon and they're typing something, now let's access that database. So there's a tool called KTD. So that's Keyword Tool Dominator. So now I have already done an analysis over here. So now if you go to this tool, you can type in the product, the keyword that you want to search. You can select the marketplace of Amazon. So here you can, if you want to sell in Amazon Australia, you want to sell in Amazon France, you want to sell in, now I'm selecting India. So artificial jewelry for India. And when I say search, I get this result. Now I know on Amazon India, these are the top 5 keywords that are being searched. So the top 5 keywords are artificial jewelry 500 fresh. So maybe this can be some product. Artificial jewelry bangles. So bangles has a very good demand on Amazon, artificial jewelry bangles. So I know if I want to sell on Amazon, I should have bangles with me. Then artificial jewelry heavy. So people are looking for heavy artificial jewelry on Amazon. Artificial jewelry jhumkis, artificial jewelry kangan, artificial jewelry mangal sutra. So now here I'm also getting a demand for my products. I'm also getting a demand on Amazon, which are the products where the people are trying to search on Amazon. So this is how you need to analyze. Now again, if you try to sell on Amazon, Amazon also they explain you that you need to use the right keyword. So when you're defining the product description of your product, you need to ensure that you put in these right keywords, because even Amazon works on keywords. So if someone is typing the keyword, and again Amazon will try to map it with the keywords that you have used in your product description. Even Amazon has a lot of marketing tools. Even on Amazon you can go, you can bid on these keywords, you can place bidding on these keywords, and you can try to market it. But then here the challenge is to know the right keyword that you need to bid upon. Okay, so now these were the tools how you can analyze the demand for your keywords.